You're not alone. You have me.
I suppose I do, don't I?
Yes.
You've done more to help me than my faith has in recent times, if I'm honest. Thank you. There's been something between us for some time. A connection. More than friends.
Yes.
I recognized it, but didn't act on it. I thought my faith was the most important thing in my life. I couldn't have been more wrong. I've squandered too much time already. I want to be with you.
Oh.
Now and always.
If only there was a word for getting all that I want. Well, I don't have everything, not yet at least, but I have half of what I want. The other half being to get rid of the absolute, including the tadpole in my brain. I do have Shadowheart, though. This, well, of course, this makes me happy. No more of this dark justiciar business, which also means my devious plan of making her love me actually worked. Well, it didn't work for Seraphine 17 years ago, but I really wanted this one to work, and I prayed to Lathander every morning, with what I believed to be the sunrise, though here in the Shadowlands that's not always easy to tell. But I won. And this is the single largest victory I can ever think that I ever had. When it comes to love, at least. Grandmother told me something years ago when I was a young teenager, I believe, when we would sit and hear her tales amongst my siblings and cousins at night before bedtime. She was a good storyteller, and she always said she told the truth when it came to her stories. They were not made up or embellished. What she said was that when one is an adventurer and it seemed like the whole world was against you, don't ever wait for a better time to get what you want, especially love, for there very likely will never be a better time. She learned this the hard way, when month after month the enemy never let up, never relented. So in the midst of all this, her and grandfather found love, and I'll never forget what else she added, that despite how hard those times were, they were some of the best times of her life. If that doesn't spur on the heart of every child to become an adventurer, I don't know what will. Well, I don't know. Let's find out. Balthazar, Ketheric's necromancer, was defeated and hopefully killed, but he did leave me those haunting last words. However, as far as I'm concerned, he's gone. Dead. For good dead this time, and that is the end of it. If I happen to have to face him in some form or another in the future, then so be it. But I do know he was in the way of the Night Song, and removing him was all I really cared about at the moment, and all I really care about right now. So I say, good riddance. Shadowheart claimed that she had failed Shar, yes, but she passed the test with me. Had she gone along with Shar's request to kill Night Song, then she would have passed with Shar but utterly failed with me. I care for her, and love her for who she is. Whereas Shar only wants another devoted fanatic who follows blindly. There can be no winning for both sides. Only one, and Shadowheart chose the right one. Though I do realize that this will take a while for her to deal with the repercussions. But at least for now, I can be happy that she chose me over Shar. As for Night Song, who turned out to be an Aasimar who Ketheric was feeding off of to maintain his power, I think not only has Ketheric lost his immortality, but we just gained a powerful ally against him. While maybe the Absolute hasn't been defeated quite yet, we have taken one giant step towards it, so I am ever closer to what a word we need that doesn't exist, which is getting everything that I want after all. Perhaps winning is the closest that comes to it.
was that streaking across the sky?
Oh, her name is Nightsong, an immortal Ketheric trapped within the Shadowfell.
An immortal? But it couldn't possibly be.
I do believe she's of Selûne.
It doesn't matter.
Selûne's
what
daughter.
matters is you have him in a corner. Jaheira and every fighting body in this place have gone to Moonrise Towers
Have they?
to face Ketheric down.
Good.
She's waiting for you there. End this. Now. We're all counting on you.
So it would seem. At least at the last light in, it's safer. I still haven't talked to Shadowheart. I'll talk to her once, maybe once we're more ready for sleep. Shadowheart.
You wanted something?
There's some matters I wanted to discuss.
I'm sorry. It might be best kept until later. I'd be a poor counsel and worse company just now.
No, I can completely see why. But as I said before, I'm here for you.
Thank you. I think any attempts at comforting me might be in vain just now. But you're sweet to keep me in your thoughts.
She can't stay here because she needs to speak to the Asimar, so... In the morning, we'll get Karlach. Hopefully she'll be alright during the night. I hate for something to happen. Something bad. Okay. Karlach, where are you?
Soldier?
Come on, we're heading out.
No room in your party. What should I do?
Take Shadowheart's place. Oh, sorry, no. Leza will leave.
Excellent. Let's go.
You fought in wars. We got another one coming up. Very shortly. She has gained in skill, and we seem to be ready. Alright, so here we were, sold everything I could. Back to Moonrise Towers. Ah! They've already fought a big battle here. And they've lost some too. Jaheira.
Unshackled from shadows, she will rise in moonlit glory and carve a path of brightness to the accursed one's second death. So saith the wise Alondo. That beacon of angelic wrath has taken the fight to Ketheric on the rooftop, and the first line of defense are dead. But storming the tower won't be easy, and if we wait too long, Ketheric will gather his strength and retaliate. For now, though, he's on the back foot for the first time since he returned from the grave. This is it. The spearhead moment. You brought us this far. So how shall we proceed?
Well, I do know this. We brought Ketheric the Nightsong, so he should be very pleased with me. Since that was the mission I was sent on. It just wasn't exactly how he would like the Nightsong be brought to him. Alright, we move in and secure the ground floor first, cut off all exits.
A sound strategy. Once it's done, me and my Harpers will hold the ground floor while you hunt down the General himself.
But we need to...
Floric left some of her flaming fist. They'll scout the prisons and the barracks below to ensure we're not taken by surprise. Say the word, and we're off.
Let's... Well, unless you want to actually join with me. You want to join my party?
Untouched. But I'm already spoken for.
Alright. So be it. See you on the other side.
Godspeed. You seem to be their chosen champion after all. Against the false absolute. At the ready, Harpers! In this light, there will be victory. In this light, we will avenge the fallen! The time has come. Ketheric will taste of death at last. Taste of your flesh, Ketheric.
Speaking of flesh, disgusting. Ah, look at this. Mind Flayer Parasite. I'm surprised my protector didn't speak about that. Let's just take what we can. You guys have been busy. Well, where's this radiant damage coming from? Right, so, you know, we have, people down below that are prisoner. This is what I'm really looking for. Let's give this to...
These things
I
have
am
stayed
encumbered.
interesting.
Let's see. Still have pieces of armor. Give everything heavy to Karlak, who's very strong.
Once more, once more to save Baldur's Gate.
What's hiding here?
Once more to save Baldur's Gate. How many times has that place been under threat in its time? Ah, okay. Maybe we shouldn't be stepping into the holy fire. I assume that that was left by the Night Singer. She was dropping it like bombs on them. It's all over the place. Why would you carry rotten mushrooms? How odd. Well, I guess there's no time to be... It's not time to be subtle anymore. It's time to fight. Hello.
It's a grim task, picking provisions from the dead. But the way I hear it, the fighting's not done yet. You need to resupply.
Oh. Okay. Actually, that could help. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, good enough.
Lady, light away.
Lady, light my way. Batraban, we've got to fight as soon as we go into that next room, it would seem. Is our fire resistance? I can use things like haste spore grenades, but what do they do? Fungal bamboozler, that might help. Noxious spore grenade. Brewed up belly glummer. Huh. Right, but we need to use elixirs. Let's see what we have here. Okay, the three of us have drinking elixirs of viciousness. They want to fight. Let's give them one.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
You dare show yourself
she
here
is.
after all you've done?
All I've done.
You have betrayed me. You have betrayed General Thorm. You have betrayed our god! And for what? These Harpers. Moonrise will be their tomb, and in death, you will all serve the Absolute.
So sure of yourself, are you? Alright. I guess I should offer this. Surrender and I'll let you live, even though I know that they won't surrender.
Like a kitten roaring at a tiger. Boys, make this traitor bleed.
Ha! Well, there's a lot of us here this time. Look at how they're all so close together. Oh look, the gnolls are on our side. She's got a mirror image around her.
What's this?
Well... Go get him, Karlach. Maybe we should go after the big one.
Want another?
If you could take it out, that would be very helpful. I said take it out. Well, you did your best. Ah, it's dead after all. Alright. Potion of speed. I've got something that should actually really help, like a fungal bamboozler. Perhaps if I can get 3 of them. Doesn't really have much range now, does it? Seems the best I can get is 2. Nope, 3. Take that. I actually don't find it funny, but okay. They won't stop laughing. Alright then. Crusader's Mantle. Yeah. I need to take her out. Ooh. She hit me back quite hard. But I got her good.
The blade will not bend. Coming through.
I think she's laughing. She's really hurt. Good job, Will. I took the 2 toughest ones out first.
Time to put your tails to the test, warrior!
Why are they aiming at me? Because I'm on the floor.
Believe! Idiot! The Absolute... Betrayed! You shall not fall!
We have to watch out for the clerics. They can do a lot of damage. Bless and heal. Is there anything she can do to help? Hold person. Didn't work, but she tried. Thank you, Knowles. Another one down. There's one behind us. One over here.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Sing. And he's dead. We have to deal with that cleric over there, though. I don't trust it.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
I think I got him good. Ah. Got another cleric here. Oof. Might not be able to shoot through the darkness too well. It's dead. Darkness is gone. Oh, they're really going after Karlach. How many? There's two. They're quite tough. Who else is hurt? Not too many of us are hurt, though. It's a problem. The only other thing you can do is to... Sanctuary. This again. No, We need to take care of this Guardian of Faith. It's done. And those nice healing potions. You could also go with this. Maybe next turn. Got him. Really well. He's not down yet, though. There's more coming. The Warden. Never forget her. Maybe I'll go handle the Warden.
Here we go again.
Here we are. She's barely standing. One Warden is still up, actually.
Holding back.
You're still alive. Not anymore. Oh, she's dead. Put her on fire. More zealots that way. Where's that cleric that was here? We still have archers above us. Please deal with them. Careful now, you're hitting Jaheira, a friend of my grandmother's. Oh, that's a nice healing. Very well done. Right, as to that coin. Now, you thought you were on fire before. There. What? Was that not the Warden? I thought I just killed the Warden. I killed the cleric, not the Warden. Oh well. The Warden's right next to me. Really didn't like that one.
No time to wait.
Still 3 of them inside. 4 of them all together. 5. There's one above. Alright, you got one of them.
Bleed for me.
Daze them.
Take two.
Ah, no. These priests are really annoying. I guess I've got to deal with this thing now. I think ice wouldn't even affect her because she's on fire. Another one down.
Boom.
Try to keep our friends alive. Jaheira. Alright, it's up to me to destroy this thing. Now it's gonna come back to hit me, and it's dead. Well, I've got to keep Jaheira alive. However I can.
Here goes nothing.
Did not work. Damn it.
Another step forward.
I can't do this. There. That'll help her.
On the victor's path.
Is any of them still down here? There's one above us.
Might will prevail.
The warden.
Take you.
Running around healing our enemies. I don't think so. Try to push me.
Onward.
In position.
Warden's dead. Well, you're such a juggernaut there. Karlach? Still that one above us. Surely all you archers can get them. Alright.
At the ready.
Still standing. Ridiculous.
No holding back.
Is there any left? Oh, that one above. Yeah. Hit it.
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse.
Let none
You
escape
should
the
take a
Warden
look.
Army. Not until we've put Ketheric down.
Let's get going.
That was quite the fight. Oh, these are the goblins I killed earlier. Whew. We all made it. I was a little worried about Jaheira there for a moment. Okay, we've got a lot of bodies to loot. Let's get through it. There's nothing really... There's some amulet that I think can restore spell slots on the Warden. This Mind Flare specimen. Absolute's Protector. Yeah, if they're branded with the Absolutes, it helps. Scroll of Shatter. Scroll of Fear. We can send this to Lae'zel, maybe. Nothing really. Let's just take all. What's on this ogre? Argument solver. Oh, I suppose so. Zealot. It's all worth a lot, though, and it encumbers us. Oh, we lost a Harper here, unfortunately. 2 Harpers. Oh, this one was selling. This hobgoblin was like a merchant. Halberd of Vigilance. And Raging Heart Garb. I wonder if this, it's not very good protection. Chainmail. Sulphurous Note. To whom it may concern, Front got his head stuck in a butter barrel, and when his little imp thing tried to help him, they both fell off a ledge into a volcano. I laughed so hard, Zario sent me out of the room. Other than that, you haven't missed much. Though I'm sure as hell missed you, Exo. Kiss, hug, from Flo. Everything here, but we really do need to sell. I'll just take it all. Oh, very... 3 Harpers. Ah, the dwarf one. I can't even pick anything else up. Will and Shadowheart, it's your turn. You want to have gold, right? You want to have nice items? Well, you're gonna have to start doing your share and carrying these things. I can't carry much more. I don't think I'm already still encumbered. Ah! Okay. We seem to be good. Clean myself off a bit. And... did we loot everything in here? I think we did? Not sure, though. Yes. Oh, no, there's one we didn't. Jaheira.
As long as we hold this floor, the tower is ours. I'll stay here. Ensure no one comes up or down without a scimitar welcome.
Good.
You're close now. A final audience with Ketheric Thorm awaits.
I detect a hint of envy. Perhaps you'd like to be there for that finale.
Ha! Keen eye. I suppose I could be persuaded.
Then consider yourself persuaded.
Fair enough. The time has come. Ketheric will taste of death at last.
Right, you know what? As nice as this might be, I feel quite
Cursed
bad
to put my hands on
for
everything.
whatever was left downstairs. I want to go free those. Also, I got to make...
Ketheric will not wait on
Can't.
our pleasure.
Undead. A lot of them. Well, they don't seem overly strong. That's why we have Shadowheart with us. This one, it's pretty intimidating looking.
Come on, Karlach. Show him who you are.
She has her new halberd. Very powerful weapon if she can manage to hit. Nice.
Victor's path.
Destroyed.
Today you fool.
What's coming on downstairs? We really could use some of your undead killing powers there, Shadowheart. But we'll have to wait, I suppose.
Another day, another fight.
Divine Sense. They're cooking up something down below. There's these necromancers down there. Bringing more dead for us to fight, I suppose.
On I go.
The Thunder's Light shall destroy you. And turn you. And all that fun stuff. I want to come down here to release all the prisoners. Where can Ketheric go? Aren't the skies being patrolled by the night song? We have the base of the tower. He can't go anywhere. Alright, I say we get down there.
Count on me.
It's too far away for us. I don't even know what that is.
The hammer's gonna fall.
Forever dauntless. Let my enemies fall. Coming through.
Don't you know she likes fire? Still trying to create more. I can't get down there right away, but I can get over here.
And away I go.
Misty Step. Still won't do it. Maybe. This'll hurt him. Great. More of them.
Soldier.
A bright idea.
Survival is all that matters. Don't waste a step.
I won't do you of any help now. Jeez. Right, just skeletons left.
This is my time. Today, you fool.
And that's it.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Mirror. I'll take that.
Anything of use?
Put a bit of gold, maybe a gem on them.
Have to keep going.
At least there's something. This place is disgusting down here, by the way. Alright, are you... Hopefully they're still okay. Where are they all? Maybe Ketheric had them brought up to the top of the tower, I don't know. There's, no one's here. Hey, we shouldn't tarry. Let's get back up. Okay, we've returned. We need to get up. There. I suppose there's gonna be enemies all the way up. Important thing is we can loot anything later. I'm afraid that he has taken all the prisoners upstairs as, what do you call that? When you hold a knife to their throat? Here comes some more undead. Not a sacrifice, but... Oh, I remember her.
couldn't have made me your enemy.
Gods, it's hot in here. What's it gonna take?
Hostage is what I mean to say. There's a hostage.
Ready.
Bring me into battle.
Got it.
You will die before you reach my
Sure. Sure, well, I think fireballs are very healthy for me.
Fleet of foot.
Can't afford to let up. On my way.
Let's get this over with.
I think we should have a short rest before going up.
Feeling fresh?
Wish we're going to confront Ketheric.
Let's get going.
Speak with the scroll, glory of the absolute. Could take that scroll. This is where we were stopped before. We couldn't go up. Zeral's personal reminder. What would that be? Balthazar has sent neither word nor notice. Wherever he's gone is a mystery. Needs someone to investigate his chambers, but no doubt he's rigged the thing to high hells. Perhaps hobgoblins? What?
How much further can I go?
Where we couldn't get in here before. Let me go this way. Ooh, we have the key. Is this Balthazar's quarters? Careful. Oh yes, we were in here before. Killed the mimic.
Seems simple enough.
Sure, what to do? Maybe this is his quarters. What to do about the thing that's living all inside the walls? I don't even know what it is. Apostle Diary. Most of the text has been scoured away by time, but what remains appears to be some form of ritual incantation. Your white ribs, the pillars, your bleached skull, the dome, take an on apostle's funiform, cathedral wrought by blessed bone.
Ketheric's been studying something called the Apostle. But of which god?
Suelto's Ethics of War. By Christina Suelto. My colleague Amaps proposes fair rules of engagement in times of war and forgiveness upon victory. Are we to spare our enemies, then, once they have fallen to our might? Are we to put all hatred behind us when surrender is offered? Indeed not. For what shall we do, once our opponent gathers new armies and masses them once again along our borders? We shall wage another war. and count the lives snuffed out by our magnanimity. Once an enemy kingdom is conquered, it must be razed to the ground. Only then can we be free of its spectre. Sure, I think that's right at all. So, is this Ketheric's room? Unsent letter. Balthazar, I thank you for returning what was mine, and have no doubt all will be well once the war is won. After that, I believe our business will be concluded. A different life, a better life awaits. Unsent letter. Maybe he thought that that was for the night singer? Night song? Map of Eltergard, centering on the city of Elturel and showing the nearby towns of Triel, Scornubel, and Burdusk. A series of concentric lines surround the city, with all avenues of escape blocked off. Plans for a siege. I guess that's where they were going to go, back to Eltergard after Baldur's Gate. Or maybe this was for Eltergard, the capital of Elturel. Or, the capital of Eltergard is Elturel. Maybe they were going to go after their capital city. And not Baldur's Gate. I'm not sure. Map of the Sword Coast and the Sea of Moving Ice down just north of Am, including several of the nearer archipelagos in the Sea of Swords. A large red arrow stretches out from the east, then branches into numerous small arrows, fanning out across the land to signify the Absolute's planned conquest. A rich and fertile land. This ancient map depicts the area around Moonrise Towers in detail, depicting a profusion of local fauna, deer, rabbits, black bears, and flora, with special emphasis placed on areas for prolific foraging. Oh, that was before the shadow. Maybe this is old, perhaps? Just like his wife's room hasn't been touched, maybe this is before he was cursed. A map of Baldur's Gate depicting the upper, lower city and outer city as far as Worm's Crossing, as well as Grey Harbor and the near course of the Thionthar. Arrows show the intended progress of the armies of the Absolute with weak points in the city defenses marked next. No, it's for the Absolute. So, this is his room that he's currently still using.
What's in here?
I already have a full skeleton here. Rather disturbing. Missive from Gortash. So Lord Gortash, isn't that the Flaming Fist leader, or Duke of Baldur's Gate? One of them? General, given what we know from my research about the Gith artifact, I can't emphasize enough how critical it is that it be recovered. The power that artifact contains can boost our own efforts to unforeseen levels, but if it falls into the hands of enemies of wit and persistence, it could bring down all our plans and schemes. The body of our hand-picked captain for the artifact's raid wasn't found in the wreckage of the Nautiloid, and I'm not at all easy in my mind about that fact. Find the artifact. Employ rigorous means. Do not fail. Lord Gortash. Lord Gortash is telling him what to do. Is Lord Gortash possibly one of the Chosen? There's a female form and like another person there. Maybe he's one. Lord Gortash is one of the Chosen then. Leva. I'll go out there in a moment. Sounds like there's somebody out there. This is Ketheric's bed, is it? Should I light it on fire and then piss on it?
Be worth a look. Come on, open up.
Isn't that just about the ultimate insult to your property? Light your own bed on fire and piss on it? That's a horrible thing, but still, that's how I feel about him. Cloak of Elemental Absorption. Letter to Ketheric. My darling husband, I know my time is drawing near. I don't want to leave you. I don't want to leave our little girl, but I'm not writing to lament our lot. It's ours and no other's. Though the city of judgment is dark, I know our lady's light will find me even there. I will see her shining spires and walk the silver gardens we've both dreamt of. I go to my reward, and leave quite a task to you, yet my heart. Selune's light shines bright in our little one. But she will need a guide to keep her on her path. I have no doubt that she will keep you on yours, so something didn't happen there. It is the same path, Our Lady's path, and one day I know it will bring you both back to me. Only not too soon, I hope. I won't say goodbye. There is no loss, only temporary separation. How I love you. Forever, Melodia. Oh, this makes me think of...
A letter from Ketheric's wife. Sounds like she loved him. very much.
Maybe I won't piss on the bed and light it on fire first. But I will lie in it, just to say I did. Alright, take his painting. You know, he seemed to have everything, even if his wife died. His daughter died too and was brought back, was she not? I'm a little confused. Alright, what's out here? Oh. No, this looks like the Night Singer was dropping holy fire bombs here. Charred prayer book. What is this about? Prayers to who? My dark goddess. When I lost my daughter, I learned my purpose. My dark goddess. When I learned my purpose, I gathered the flock. My dark goddess. When the flock was full, it punished the wicked. My dark goddess. When the wicked struggled, I struck them down. My dark goddess. I'm yours. I don't want to carry that book. Alright, we need to get over here. Don't jump on the holy fire. Or walk on it. I said don't jump on... Or, come on. We can do better than that. Can't we? Oof. I don't know if I'm going to be able to open this. I think I got really lucky there. Alright, this is...
What's that?
This must be Balthazar's room. Well, I'm feeling rather inspired now. I could have used that when we, excuse me, trying to convince my new love not to side with Shar. Request from the next caravan. Any works by Morden Kynan. Must catch up on current events. No Volo. Better a century of ignorance. Hin Vellum. Holds ink like no other. Could harvest from an acolyte. New copy of Swift and Sudden Death for Library. Current volume very badly scorched. I think I missed his research notes, but that's part 3, is it not? What the heck are these? I've never even heard of them. Zorn Scales. Personal notes. Okay, so that's 3. We need to find the first 2. Oh, this place might be really trapped. Forgot about that. Be on the lookout for anything. Poisons and venoms. Musty tombs. Oh. Oh. I think we should leave. Hey. Yes. Out, out, out. Okay, by the gods, that's irritating. Is it gonna dissipate? There it goes. Let's not do that again. This one's labeled Musty Tomes. What does that mean? That the bookshelves are gonna collapse on us? Ooh. Wants us to insert an item. I don't know what that would be. He says he wasn't truly dead when we fought him. When we killed him. Oh, it's a heart. Ugh. Is that what it wants? I want this poor person's heart. Oh, of course he does. Sick and twisted. Whatever it was at the end. Something undead. Ugh. Wow. Who's coughing? Is there somebody alive in here? Ooh. I seriously don't think there is, and I hope there's not anybody alive. This is really, really bad. And I thought it was bad in that hospital place. Wow. No more hearts. And this, it smells really bad in here. We should be able to open this with some luck. Balthazar was an extremely sick individual. Alright, this is where we came. That was his wife's room. Is this Ketheric's room? Yeah, it's Ketheric's room. I'd rather go through another room like that than Balthazar's. Hearts everywhere. Personal notes. Let's see. I don't need to pick these up, I just need to find the first one. Surgery kit. No, I don't want that. In this urn. Bone. Urns are supposed to contain ashes, not bones or whatever they've been putting in there. A working moon lantern. How funny. Is there a pixie in there? I don't see anything. It's in this desk. Goblin's Maglubiate Gambit.
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
Well, who puts a telescope right there against a stained glass window?
Vast world out there.
All of Toril. Heavy chest. Looks locked. If I can't open this. I think I'm quite good at this. Well, not every time, but most of the time. Got it. Open up. Another cloak. Huh. When you poison a foe, you heal yourself. I don't really think that that would be very helpful for our group. Unless, of course, Jaheira's into... Well, she's temporarily with us. Ooh. Ooh, I don't need that. That's just going to weigh me down. I don't think I need the moon lantern either, but... I'll keep it just for a sense of irony. In a way, we've been searching for one for a while, but we got our own protections, and now we don't need it at all. A reminder, acolytes are permitted entry to my chambers for the sole purpose of collecting moon lanterns. My library is not to be tampered with. While the Absolute appreciates your eagerness to learn, my bookshelves do not. Any request to borrow from them must be given to me in advance and are like to be refused. Should you desire information on poisons, do not think to read any tome on the subject here. They are inclined to grant more knowledge than the written word could provide. Remember, the Absolute's purpose is better served by a beating heart than a poisoned mind. Though if you choose death, I will ensure you serve her still. They've got a Githyanki disc over here. What this says.
The disc is formed from slate and engraved with Githyanki writing. The symbols are striking to look at, but you aren't sure what they mean. Without a cipher or primer to aid you, the disc's message could be near impossible to discern.
Interesting. Seek a pattern in the writing. Yeah.
No matter how hard you try, you can't make any sense of the symbols. You should take the disc to Lae'zel. She might know more about it.
I command the disc to reveal its secrets. Reveal your secrets!
The disc doesn't respond.
Figures. I'll compare the disc to the one from the Kretch.
A pattern forms as you gaze at the disc, and from within that pattern, a story emerges.
Oh?
The Prince of the Comet, Part 3.
Orpheus.
The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver. That his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon, Ephelaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale. But beneath the roars we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. It's an intriguing tale, and a forbidden one, given how expertly it was encoded. Lae'zel will surely want to know of this.
Yes. I'll take it to her.
Which desk? Are these Githyanki markings? Lae'zel might know.
Clasped book? This is a log on the work of one of Balthazar's necromancers, Cressa Bonedaughter, dated 210 days ago. After the state the fallen one was in, I never expected Cressa would be able to save it. I was hoping the usurped thing would die. That's what it would have wanted. It's not as if Cressa studying it is going to prove much. It was damaged in the attack far beyond what the mere tadpole could do. But she seemed fond of the foul creature. Let her play with it. Another entry seems to be written into this log, dated a 10-day later. I should not have, in hindsight, let Cressa keep her pet. Ever since it was shipped onto one of the nautiloids to be deployed, Oh. So the Absolute has been doing this. Balthazar's necromancers. Really? So they're deploying nautiloids. How are they controlling these mind flayers? She has been inconsolable. It won't survive out there. It needs me. It isn't like the others. The feral thing will make a fine warrior for the Absolute, and now my best assistant is distracted thinking about it. Pah, she will come to heel soon enough. I guess I had always thought that the nautiloid that we were on with the Illithids, that was their own. Not that it was Absolute, but I guess it would have to be Absolute. Because look what it put inside of us. I guess, I don't know why, I just never made that connection. Goblins, the Magluviate Gambit, isn't that... Goblin troops, though crude and a bit dim, are valuable because they are adaptable and can be fitted into a number of different military roles, excelling as archery skirmishers and war cavalry scouts. If rigorously drilled, some can function as disciplined phalanxes armed with half-pikes, and even the ones who can't be trained to march in step can serve as prime catapult fodder. The key to recruiting a tribe of goblins is the profound respect for their priests, who lead the tribe members in the worship of all-conquering Maglubiat. Therefore, let the high priests of the 7 tribes of the southwest Sword Coast be invited to a grand council, a feast where they will be well-fed, well-flattered, and well-lubricated with jugs of plonk laced with a mild paralytic. The priests will awaken with new guests in their crania and be led into docile devotion to a new and greater god than Maglubiat, the Absolute. And trust me, where the priests go, the warriors will follow. Advisor Balthazar. I did see smaller forms among the ogres out there, but I thought that they had... I guess I thought they were Durgar at the time. Maybe they were just goblins. Still, goblins and ogres, an army of them, it's not something that we can handle. Not even everyone in the Shadowlands. It would be trouble beyond our ability. Alright, well... I've got... The second book is over here. Personal notes. Maybe the first one is in here, perhaps? Research notes. Well, something to start with. I have redirected some material from beneath the tower. I plan to simply raise what forces I need into the mausoleum itself. Inside the mausoleum itself, but the general prefers that no more of his family crypts be disturbed. Even so, I may have no choice. The temple will not surrender the Night Song easily, and the general's invulnerability depends on it. I am sure he will forgive a little transgression if it frees the army to move on Baldur's Gate at last. They really are gunning for that place, so... Opulent chest.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles.
Yes.
But they were already imbued with Nethery's magic. So where did that magic come from?
I don't know. Maybe Gale would know. Speaking of Gale. Well, I'll send this to him to see if it's better fit. Elixir of necrotic resistance. Broken moon lanterns, a dead pixie. Unfortunate. I'm sorry, poor fey creature. I wouldn't have done this to you. Ritual circle. Another dead pixie.
A ritual circle. Looks like it was used in the crafting of moon lanterns.
Balthazar's torture chair. Goblet with dead tadpoles.
A goblet filled with the mutilated corpses of illithid parasites. Whatever ungodly experiments were performed on them likely killed them.
Blood-filled bowl. I don't think that we're going to find anything helpful in here. Big pot. Well, you know what? I'm sorry, little dead pixie. I don't really want to carry you around. I feel really bad for you. You just go in there. Your soul has moved on. Body doesn't matter as much. I can't find his... Fine. Let's just read his personal notes here. Note, install a drain beneath library's conventional medicine shelf. It's wasteful to let all that blood seep through the flagstones and it will rust the spikes. Besides, a line slashes through the above, the same hand and fresh ink below. Disregard, the smell gives me sweet dreams. Gives me sweet dreams. Sick bastard. Where is that first book? Right here. Personal notes 3. Request from the next caravan. Any works? Okay, I already read this. I didn't think we did. What about this? Galvanic interrogations. Galvanic? Swift and sudden death. Why does that sound familiar? Scorch books. Those contents have been rendered illegible by some unknown phenomenon. It is still possible to make out the dedication. To those who doubted me, may the storm claim your final breaths and the earth reject your rest. Oh! Alright, I think it's time to leave. Wait, there's another row of books up there. Potion of healing recipe. The irony. Lay on hands on myself. Alright, are we done in here? Certainly done wanting to be here. I mean, it gave some more insight on what it's doing, but there's nothing that really to help us. Okay, so we've got to get out of here, and that's not where I want to go. This way. What about in here? This is where his second in command was Ketheric's second in command, that orc priest or wizard, whatever she was. I think she's a wizard. Mage of some type. I think she was working here. Little gift. What's that? Marcus, I assume... Oh. Take your painting. No word from Balthazar. This is where she was working, was she not? Balthazar has sent neither word nor notice. Wherever he's gone is a mystery. Needs someone to investigate his chambers. No doubt be a missive from Ketheric. Gortash, the tone of your recent letter is inappropriate. You may follow the Lord of Tyranny, but I do not answer to him or to you. It isn't the fault of any of the Chosen that the artifact has gone astray. Unforeseen events occurred, as they always do. I acknowledge your planning, mastery, and brilliance in mind, but you lack the depth of experience that brings patience and composure. The artifact will be found. Our enemies will be thwarted. We will prevail. Now show us that you are reliable as well as brilliant. Ketheric Thorm. Goes into Balthazar's chambers. And I think we're done. Okay, let's see if we can't get upstairs now. Right here. It's been fun searching this place. Not really, but whatever. I hope that everybody that was a prisoner is going to be okay. What goes on here? Ketheric? Your time is done.
You. What have you done?
What needed to?
Have you done to me?
Melodia wanted more for you than this, Ketheric. Stop and you may redeem yourself yet.
There is no redemption, can't you see? It is too late.
Why have you done all this?
If Melodia could see all I've done, she'd know. She'd know her husband died long ago with Isabel. Unlike Isabel, he could not be brought back.
Melodia is waiting for you in the afterlife. Return to Selûne, and your souls will be reunited.
I wish it could be so. I do. But the Moon Maiden did not intervene when my life was dismantled piece by piece.
That doesn't mean that your
when
death
I tried
can't
to buy
be.
it back, it cost me everything. Everything. We are copper pieces in their belts. Tokens to be traded for scraps. You have beaten me, true soul. But the gods beat me first.
I can help you, Ketheric, if you let me.
Ketheric Thorm!
Aelin.
Rise, you dog! Retribution has come, and her sword is my sword.
Wait, Ketheric has surrendered.
Ketheric Thorm would sooner die than lay down his rank.
Look at him.
Isn't that right, General?
I was a fool to hesitate. Power like mine cannot be hidden, cannot be cowed. But power like mine has a price. A price I am destined to pay. You have one last chance to bow. Once it's gone,
Really?
I'll have no choice but to destroy you both. Do you hear? Bow!
Will never happen. Where's the artifact? Oh, thankful.
The prison.
I have it.
You've had it all this time. You worm.
Worm?
You will bow before me. And if you will not bow, you will break.
He will crumble at the power of your touch. Give him all you have. The gods fight at our side!
What a fool. Here I thought this would be easy. Kind of was before you showed up, but then again, he may have done the same thing in the end anyways. I did my best to try to get him to just give up. Who is this? Ketheric is up there. Alright, Karlach. Here we go. One last fight for the day. I hope. Unless the army comes through. "5 feet. Nice hit. So what else is there? He's got a warhound next to him. It's just Ketheric and some measly undead. Shh. Oh, the gods. Why don't you just do this for us? We'll stand back and watch.
No choice but to keep
Come
going.
on. Give some for the rest of us. I will try to handle Ketheric. One good thing about me is that I can really take a lot of damage if need be. Well, I can't use that at the moment. But I have to get his attention. I don't know. I'm sure he'll be misty stepping all around everywhere. They always do. Ketheric, take this. Whey! It's just been knocked back. I did get him, though. It didn't do much, but I suppose it helped.
Forward.
Forever dauntless. Let my enemies fall.
What should I do? Heading there.
Ah, if you can only get a little bit further. Maybe just wait a moment. Ah! Attack me when I'm on the ground, will you? Ah! Didn't want Ketheric to wander off. Though I certainly wouldn't want to be hit by all that. Oh, what has he done to me?
Your attack, soldiers.
Not much left here. Ah, he likes to do that, does he? Yeah, that's a potion of speed. Yeah, I don't really have any smites left. So, Fiddler of Love, sing. Don't shriek, sing.
Better you feed the soil.
Forever dauntless. Watch and learn.
Got him good.
I'm ready. Heading there.
Ah, I forgot about what I was going to actually throw at him. A little late now. If we throw that flask, it could be very bad. In fact, it would make this fight probably twice as hard. I guess hold person won't do. It's down.
Enough. My lord beckons me.
Your lord.
You must return to your prison, and my daughter must be reclaimed.
Your daughter? Isabel.
Oh no. I thought this would come into play at some point. Watch out! Night song.
You will fall as sure as she. This has only begun.
No, no, no. What happened?
That tentacle was colossal. How can such a thing be possible?
I don't know. I don't know where she is, but this whole place is filled with that thing.
What do I have to
Or where
lose?
Ketheric just went to. What happened?
That thing came from below. We need to find out where it took Ketheric.
It's all through this
Rest my
tower.
head.
I know, I'm tired.
If not over, then through.
Went through a big fight. Whole series of them. I came from down there. I thought I almost had him convinced. This is not good at all. Maybe there's something up there that will tell us what's going on here. Note from Gortash. That's another one we need to deal with. Okay, just a note to say that I was alarmed to learn that your strike teams have not yet recovered the artifact. The Githyanki appear to be after it as well. I'll have more to say about this when the time allows, but it's essential that your troops do not allow that object to slip between their fingers.
Something good here. I hope.
The Githyanki know we have it, so now does Ketheric. But we are after Ketheric. It's the Githyanki I think that we need to be more worried about, I hope. We don't know what's awaiting us when we do find Ketheric, or what happened in the Night Song. We confronted Ketheric Thorm and almost persuaded him to surrender, but we wound up doing battle instead. He's fled somewhere below the tower. We need to follow him and discover if he can be reasoned with. I tried, I'll keep on trying, but I don't know if it's going to work. Everything seemed to be going well until Night Song dropped down and challenged him. History of Prince Orpheus, yes. Found the Night Song, but it isn't an artifact. It's a living, breathing woman who has been caged in the Shadowfell. What does the wizard in Baldur's Gate want with him here? You know, it's quite impossible that those mercenaries that came up here, they never, ever would have been able to get to her. I think that's something more akin to what my grandmother would have had to have gone through. She went through many battles. She didn't exactly battle the gods, but she battled very, very powerful beings in her time. Scroll of Her Glory. An instructional missive to zealots of the Absolute offered an audience. To be seen is to be known, and to be known by her is most perfect. I wonder if I haven't made the mistake. When that Drider was praying, it was to a woman. I thought it was Loth. Or perhaps it's been to the Absolute the entire time. Maybe there is no other god but the Absolute, and I've been wrong. Nothing can escape her unseeing gaze, so to hold any secrets before her is folly. All you have, every little scrap of your being, belongs to her. In return, you may be offered a fraction of her being, a shard of perfection lodged in your uncomprehending mind. We are true souls, after all, and the truth our souls hold is hers. Why do people so... I can see why the true souls would worship the Absolute, because they have no choice, but that doesn't mean that... Why do thousands of others do it too? They're following someone who's their leader, who is infected, that's why.
Wonder what's past this.
Interesting as that is. Hey, let's keep on trying to open this up. I don't have Asterian's gift. But I do get lucky once in a while. Tamora smiled on me. What's this? Ring of Exalted Marrow. Exhort the Risen. There is no other side, only a small sucking blackness that defies explanation. When you gaze through the ring. Awful thing. We'll sell it. We need to rest, though. I don't want to have to go through that again. If we have to face this tentacle thing that's... this castle, this tower. We will... Seems like Jaheira wants to go on.
The General will call that a tactical retreat, I'm sure. But you have him on the run. That thing he summoned was illithid. Follow it below and find him, before he has a chance to subdue the Night Song again.
You think it was a Lithid? I guess that kind of makes sense. They have tentacles in the Nautiloid. Don't you want to see how this ends?
I certainly do.
Do you know what to expect when we find him?
Theory and supposition, none of which will help us in the fight to come. Ketheric must die, and the Absolute with him. We will work out the details as they rear their ugly heads.
Do you think your soldiers can hold out against an entire army?
If our luck holds, they won't need to. If it doesn't, well, they are Harpers. Being outnumbered is part of the job. But the sooner we reach Ketheric and rob his army of their reason to fight, the better.
They may still follow the Absolute even when Ketheric is dead. Join me then.
You have numbers enough already, I think. You'll want a small force, if you are to finish this quickly.
Quickly? We need to rest. Take Karlach's place. She's like the best fighter amongst us. But Will has to be here too. I'll be back.
I'll be waiting.
Alright, let's see if we can't get some kind of rest here. Inside the tower. Mugwort. Alright, where are you, Lae'zel? Oh, I was right by her.
Greetings.
Alright, ask Lae'zel about the disc from Moonrise Towers.
The disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too, and considers the vision.
Tissue markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense. No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern. It's a story. About Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
Mm-hmm. I've already deciphered the disc. What do you think?
This is more than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith. Gith's son died to Voss's blade. Orpheus is no more.
So you say, but what if the story is true and this prince returns?
You speak like Ketheric Voss. You accuse Vlaakith of the unthinkable. As unthinkable as the greatest living knight turning on his queen.
Would make sense.
Well, enough conjecture. I'm done with the matter.
Are you still struggling going against Vlaakith? Seems like she is. Well, it's pretty clean cut, I would think. Especially it was for Shadowheart and Shar, but you would think the same thing with Lae'zel. Maybe I'll have to convince her again, or maybe we'll find out more in Baldur's Gate. Either way, we need to rest. Alright then. I'm really tired after all that fighting. Anybody want to speak to me? Asterion, you want to speak?
The way she leered at me. The blood merchant.
Oh.
I can't get it out of my head. It isn't like me. Not like me at all. I was being too precious, wasn't I? We could have used her potion. A moment of unpleasantry doesn't matter if there's a fine reward. I should have just gritted my teeth as always and let her have me.
You really want to live like this, where anyone can take advantage of you for any reason that they want, and because you think you'll get something out of it in the end, you have to suffer through it? As I said, I'd like to be more supportive towards Asterion instead of fighting him. It does make me sad to hear you talk about yourself like that. Why is she so upset you so much?
There's nothing more desirable in the world than a vampire, is there? Haven't you been through all I have? You damn well are going to fight with what few assets the gods give you. But a part of me feels sick when I think about getting on my back for breadcrumbs again.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Well, I'll just say this. I mean, you have so much more than your looks going for you.
I had nothing at all for so long. Not even my body. That was owned by Cazador. To be sent out to tempt fools into his palace. I have bedded thousands of people. Half of them I barely remember. Most of them didn't even grant me temporary bliss. It should have been so easy to let the drow use me for her fantasy, but perhaps, you showed me I have enough strength.
Yes.
I don't need to.
You aren't a slave now, Asterion. You're free.
I can stop using myself.
Yes.
Stop being used. It isn't worth the scars anymore.
He's coming around, it would seem. Alright. Time to rest, and hopefully we'll be able to wake up without any incident during the night. Don't really need a fire going when we have you there. Karlach. Alright, back to Ketheric. We fought him once, we won. But I don't know what's going to happen against that giant tentacle that lives in the tower. This is probably not going to be easy.
Shining star of my